Good morning. Monday, February 14th, Tufton Borough Board of Selectmen's meeting. Let's begin with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Do we have any public input?
Joe, would like to speak?
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Per our conversation last week in reference to Dan Bernard and the two locations at the school where you may have a meeting or not,
Yes.
it takes a little while to think about it, but you go to Hannaford's and buy food and half the people have masks and half the people don't have masks.
Right.
It seems that we're going to great extremes to cover this voting thing. I mean, the governor didn't say anything. And it's common sense. If you want to wear a mask, you wear a mask. My concern is having two locations and two meetings and two moderators or whatever the case may be. So I think you put a little thought into it, but I mean, you can only do so much. Okay, people want to wear a mask, fine, not a problem. But presently, that's not the way it is outside.
It's not our choice, Joe.
Right. So it's not what we're doing in terms of separated locations is dictated by the facility, not by this board. All right.
But, okay,
We can use their facility if we comply with their rules.
I didn't know what their rules were.
Their rules are that only masked, that anybody that comes into school is masked.
Okay,
And because we anticipate some people that are not going to wear masks, they will make an allowance for a separately, a separated area with a separate entrance for the unmasked people, separate from the general room. It's the same way they do for their school board meetings.
and how do you propose watching both sides of the fence?
I'm sorry?
How do you propose watching both sides of the fence, one in the auditorium and one in the cafeteria?
So that's the moderator's responsibility to run the meeting, and he's working on that.
He's working on it.
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah, you have two locations,
Okay, so
it's
it's
more
just-
complicated, but
And it's the school's rules.
it's the school's rules that we have to comply
But
with.
they're gonna bend the rules for the people who don't wanna make a mess. Here we go bending the rules for people who don't wanna play by the rules, so to speak. Anyhow, that was just my comment. I just thought I'd bring it up for discussion. Thanks for listening.
All right. So our next order of business is review and approval of minutes. Where did I put those? These are minutes from our work session last Friday. And I think the only business we had, well, I guess the main business we had was the signing of the warrant.
I'll make a motion that we approve these minutes as written.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. As I mentioned already, no report today from the highway department. And you said Chris is not coming in either, right?
Nope, and no report from the Parks and Rec, other than I did see the young man that went to the punt, pass, and kick on Channel 9 News this morning.
Oh, great.
Yes, so I
Great.
thought that was
Oh,
cool.
super. Yeah, I wondered about that when I was watching the
Yep, Brandon.
Stupid Bowl last night, yeah.
Is he in Texas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
well, no, he's from here,
I
Tufton.
know, but
Yeah,
he's in
but
Texas.
they were,
Yeah,
that
they were
was-
in Texas.
They were in Texas, that was like 2 weeks ago,
Yep.
right? And
Yep,
so he didn't make the next move up, but that was nice. Nice that we had a
yep.
local board that went there. Terrific. So the only thing I have in the signature file is a certification of yield taxes assessed. And this is for 51, 2, 29, and 39. And the amount is $3,541.10.
I'll move approval for signature.
I'll second that.
All right. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hard to argue with collecting money, right? folder.
Nice.
Yep.
Thank you.
So I had Cobb Hill in my folder. Did I just leave it in there? Is that, okay. So I have them coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any action items this morning, is that right? That's nice. Correspondence, we got email here from Phil Bennett saying he's gonna check this morning with Cobb Hill on where things stand on those items we questioned. So, just gotta keep it moving along, I guess. Wetlands permit application for where's the PID? 51-214. This is for a permanent post-supported dock configuration. Repair. What happened to the one that was here Friday? Went away. I was gonna mention it this morning from Camp Belknap. It's in an envelope.
Oh, the big one in the envelope?
Yep.
I gave it to Jack.
Okay, all right. So
Here it
that's,
is.
that's an application from Camp Belknap, wetlands application. A shoreline permit in connection with the new dining facility that they are planning to construct. I'm not gonna look through all this stuff. I just wanted to be on the record on tape. I think that's what we got for correspondence. You're not hiding items from us, are you, Cammie?
I am not.
Just a little slower.
I know. Well, we just had a work session on Friday and we did a lot of stuff.
That's
so.
true, that's true. Okay,
Not a lot came in over the weekend.
Selectmen's update.
I
Mr.
met
Hobby.
with Chris on Saturday, Chris Rule at the transfer station. We talked about two issues. One, I guess we're gonna deal with internally, but the other was the town report. And I have his draft submission here that I'm gonna go over,
Good.
and that's about it.
Guy.
Nothing of any consequence or import happened over the weekend from my end,
Okay.
other than being with my wife. of
Yeah,
course.
well, hopefully you had a nice weekend, a nice celebration.
We did.
Good. All right, the only thing that I want to mention is this Thursday planning board meeting, two items that might be of general interest. One is the public session for, it's the last public session on the master plan update, which is being finalized and will be presented to the planning board for approval. I don't know if that's going to be Thursday or if that will be at the next meeting, but anybody that's interested in commenting and providing additional input for that, we're having that on Thursday at the planning board meeting. And also will be the public hearing for subdivision of the lot on Sodom Road. And that's at 7 p.m. at the townhouse. That for some reason, some people erroneously refer to as the old townhouse.
And it's the only townhouse we have.
It is, but I noticed the budget hearing notice said old townhouse.
Well, it is old,
It is, but
but it is
it's,
not the old townhouse.
we only have one townhouse, so and I've heard people say, oh, we call it the Old Townhouse so people aren't confused. Confused with what? With the town offices?
We have a townhouse, we have town offices, we have no town hall.
Right.
That's
Anyway.
simple, but either way.
All right, I'm off my soapbox. Any other business? Oh, I will say, I spoke briefly with Kathy this morning on the 737. Doesn't have it back yet from
DRA.
DRA. That has to be submitted by next Monday. So I'm going to suggest that we schedule a work session for Friday morning, a brief one to sign that. We signed the warrant. You can't sign the 737 until it's finalized, and it can't be finalized until it gets the green light from the gal at DRA, Michelle. And that was in, the last change was in Friday morning.
Right.
But she hasn't gotten a go-ahead back. So we don't have it to sign this morning. It needs to be in by next Monday. We're not meeting next Monday because it's
Third.
President's, and it's also the President's
Right.
holiday weekend. So 9:30 Friday morning, will that work for you?
That's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
So brief work session, 9:30 Friday morning. And while I had suggested to Jim that he come to the next meeting to do his road report, I'll suggest that maybe he come on Friday and we'll get it knocked
Sure.
out, not
Right.
push it off to the end of the month.
Great idea.
So we'll see. Any other business? We do have a non-public, right?
Nope.
So, I think
I
we,
think
not,
we do have it on.
yes,
Oh, we do?
yeah, not with Chris.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but on personnel, yeah. All right, so I'll entertain a motion to go into non-public. I'm sorry to drag you out here for 15 minutes.
Well, that's okay. I do have a question you didn't
Oh.
ask, but when I spoke with Chip at the budget committee meeting last Thursday night. I said, hey, Chip, do I have to show up on Friday? He said, nah, we're just signing off on the budget. Did you accomplish a lot of work on Friday as far as town business was concerned?
We did not. We approved some minutes. We approved a request for tax abatement. We signed a few documents. You can probably pull the minutes out of there.
Okay.
So.
They're on the website too already.
Yeah,
so.
so,
I'm just curious.
no,
that's all.
our only purpose was,
They'll give you an immediate answer.
yeah, our only purpose in gathering on Friday was we needed to sign the warrant, and we did deal with a few other straightforward items.
Minor.
Yep.
Yep.
Moving forward,
Yes, sir.
on the planning board come Thursday, okay, just the importance of how important is it, or how many people are interested, or the master plan. I know you haven't had much, how can I say, input, I suppose.
My opinion is we've had as much input as we normally get on any range of topics. We had more people, a lot more people show up at the last public hearing on the master plan update
Okay.
than we had at the budget hearing.
A
A lot more.
I just more or less
Like two
debating
dozen
what-
people showed up, which was good.
It is good. I'm just debating whether, I would show up or not. And on Friday would be a very short meeting also.
Yes, so we're gonna sign the budget document that goes to the state
Okay,
that they have to have by Monday morning. And if Jim can make his monthly report on Friday, that he wasn't able to make today, then we'll have him come in and do that rather than push it off another 12 days.
okay,
All right?
that's all. Thank you very
So
much.
I don't anticipate
A lot.
huge other stuff,
I'm
right?
gonna wind down.
Right. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I'll entertain a motion to go non-public.
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we go into non-public RSA 91-A:3, Roman numeral 2, parent A, for personnel.
I'll second that motion.
Marcus, and yes?
Aldi, yes?
Pike, yes.
Okay, thank you.